Hey, would you ever send a Stranger Things actor $10,000 for the 1% chance you get to go out with them?
Only if it's Google Play cards and Bitcoin.
Well, I'm glad you said that because let's watch this girl get scammed for $10,000 by thinking she's dating Billy from Stranger Things.
I am obsessed with Stranger Things. But the thing is, when I tallied it all up, it was
Bruh, could you imagine?
I could not, because I would immediately know it's fake, just like almost everybody else would.
I mean, it is Dacker, like whatever his name is. Homeboy
Yeah, but
is.
exactly. It's a
Yeah,
big
but
time actor. How's he gonna know you?
10,000-ish dollars.
okay, Homeboy is kind of fine though.
Yeah, but he's a big time actor though. How is he gonna know you? How's he gonna find you? I mean, it's not like he's on Tinder.
Could you imagine if you saw him on Tinder one day?
You just think it's fake.
Oh my gosh, there's probably some celebrity dating app that you gotta pay a bunch of money to go
There
on.
is.
Nah, Homeboy chose Tinder to meet her.
Is that what it is? It Tinder for this one? I can't remember what this one is.
No, I think they talk on like Facebook or something like that. Or some like
Yeah, that makes.
chat room or something. We'll
Oh, I
see.
guess we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Husband, I said, listen, I said, it's not working out. I said, you're not letting me be me. You're not letting me be free. I said, I think you need to leave. So he left. Within 2 months, he was gone.
Did she say husband?
Yeah, she left her husband for this. I mean, maybe it was
Jeez.
before. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. Maybe she left him before all this went down. But could
I
you
don't-
imagine if she left her husband for this reason?
I mean, there's definitely people that do that, but that would be insane.
Why does this famous guy need money from you, Michaela?
Wait, he needs money from her?
Yeah, that's what this game is. This game is to get money.
Oh, right. I guess why else would they be catfishing? I feel like pretending to be those OnlyFans models is a better way to doing it than a famous celebrity in a famous TV show. Because why the heck would he need money?
Apparently not, because he got $10,000.
How gullible do you have to be to give someone $10,000 over the internet that you never met?
See, I wondered that too. Until he starts doing things that make me believe that he is who he is.
What?
A big time actor needs $10,000 when he's got millions in his bank account.
Yeah, you could just look up how much he made on Stranger Things.
Yeah, just look up his net worth. I mean, it's not close, but it's an idea.
Oh, literally. Oh my gosh.
It just screams scam though.
Oh, 100%. Especially, like, if you aren't getting anything face-to-face, like, even, like, a FaceTime or something, like, real, there's
Yeah.
no way it's that person.
I think it's because there's a lot of excuses of why. Like, I guess she thought it was like made sense, but there's a lot of excuses of why he couldn't.
The two met on a forum over a year ago, but have never met in person. She is now having doubts about everything after funding Dacre's life for over a year. Dacre claimed he needed money.
They met on a forum, and she's like, yeah, this is him for sure. How stupid do you have to be? Oh my gosh. How are you gonna fund his life also? He definitely lives above her means. There's no way he's living off of 10K.
I can't comprehend someone thinking that they met on a forum and he wants to be with her.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, it's not even
Aliens.
Tinder, it's not Facebook, it's a forum.
It's basically like meeting someone on Reddit at that point. What the
Yeah,
heck?
it's like Reddit or 4chan, and never only seeing pictures, and that's it. And you're like, here's $10,000.
I feel like so many people can get away with it now with Cameo too. If you find a celebrity that does
Probably.
cameos, you can probably make them say whatever on that.
Until he broke up with his girlfriend, and this was the only way he would be able to finally leave her to be with Michaela. Let's jump into it and see if we can help her out.
I'm an artist. I work in film and I do a lot of editing. I do a lot of production and stuff like that. I also act as a hobby, so that's pretty fun. So I'm on both sides of the camera there.
Fair enough, I guess. Homeboy's she's trying to get her acting career going.
She's got the Billy shirt on the entire thing. I just noticed that. She's got the Billy, she still has it on.
I've been seeing that. That's insane. I
didn't
feel like a
notice that.
celebrity would be so off put by that. Like if you're like, oh, I love you, and like the entire time you're with them, you wear their merch.
That would be kind of weird, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
wouldn't that be awkward? Like looking at your partner and seeing your face on their shirt every day, like staring at you.
I was gonna say, if it's like their face, it'd probably be a little weird. But if it's like merch that isn't your face, it wouldn't be that weird. But yeah, if
Yeah.
it's like your face, well, it isn't even his merch. It's just
Just a shirt of him, yeah.
I am a single mom from Kentucky. I have a daughter who's about to turn 7. I have been a single parent pretty much since she's been born. I'm separated from my husband. He's estranged, I guess you could put it that way. He lives over 500 miles away. We separated because he was very toxic.
Michaela.
Okay, I'm stuck on the fact that she gave $10,000 away and has a kid.
Yeah, it's like a 7-year-old kid. So I guess the husband was before, like, way before this.
Okay, fair enough, but still, if you had a child, how are you giving that much money away that could be going towards your kid?
Can't believe, like, she spent $10,000 on just some guy instead of the kid.
You could put that in one of
Something for
those
the kid.
college interest savings accounts for your kid instead of giving it
you
to
do it.
some fake.
You could do a lot with $10,000. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money to just give away, especially when you're a single parent.
Yeah.
Maybe she was
yeah.
looking for that. The money was green. She was hoping that homeboy would give her the money back once they started dating.
That's probably what it was. He's probably saying that, like, oh, you give me this and I'll return the money like tenfold, basically, or you can have all my money or something stupid. And she believed it.
Has always been an artistic person. During her marriage, she felt her husband was limiting her creativity, so she decided to express her art online.
It was on a forum. It was on an artist forum.
She joined a forum where she could meet other creative people.
It's Reddit.
Well, yeah, but is this just like for the video though?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I swear, though, if she met him on Reddit.
It actually might be Reddit. I wouldn't be surprised because Reddit is a like big platform.
And that's when it all began.
Anyone who has anything to do with art could be in it. This guy messaged me. He was under a different username. Me and him get to kind of talking, and then he admits that he is an actor, like a well-known actor. And of course, here I am thinking,
Homegirl really guessed Johnny Depp with that username.
Just crushed all his dreams if it was him. I'll never be Johnny Depp.
No, ain't no way.
Yeah.
She wished it was
crazy.
Johnny Depp.
oh, well, he's going to say he's Johnny Depp or something. He tells me that he's Dacre Montgomery. That's like one of my favorite actors. And me and him just really hit it off, but of course I'm suspicious
Favorite actor, but doesn't guess him first. Huh, right?
from the get-go until he starts doing things that make me believe that he is who he is.
Upon receiving an email from Michaela, we arranged a call with her to delve deeper into the matter.
I don't know if this is a scam or not, but I believe I may be speaking to Dacre Montgomery. I sent him money because his current girlfriend is controlling his bank accounts, but I'm starting to have doubts about him. Can you help me? Thank you. So she reached out after sending $10,000.
Oh my god. Wait, did she change the name her name spelled? I thought there was a Y in it before.
This might have been the editor. Is it?
Okay. Yeah, what the heck? I don't know if it's a scam or not. Bruh, it's definitely a scam.
It's 100% a scam.
No, she has a Billy shirt on in that picture too.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, it's not even his wife, it's current girlfriend. So how is she gonna get a hold of his bank account stuff?
No, literally.
To delve deeper.
If it's another famous actor, why would they need his bank account? If they're already making millions too.
Yeah, I think his girlfriend was like a model or something. Or is a model.
Yeah.
I do think she's
someone
one
that's
of those
rich.
celebrities too, yeah.
Into the matter and gather additional information. We approached this interview like any other case. Our primary objective was to understand the underlying reason driving Michaela to think that this was the real Dacre.
I am obsessed with Stranger Things. Billy is just this bully. He kind of comes in, tries to dominate, which is totally unlike his actual personality.
What's the reason that you guys aren't able to meet face to face?
This is the real question we're all waiting for. How the heck do you give someone money without seeing them?
Especially $10,000.
I wouldn't send anybody $1 that I didn't know.
Well, see, okay, that's one thing that we actually bonded over. And basically through the relationship, he was venting to me after a few months about his partner, saying she's very controlling of him. He doesn't get to do the things he wants to do. You know, she's always there. She's always got to supervise. And I kind of empathized with that because my ex-husband was that way.
Okay, here's the thing though. He definitely has options if his girlfriend was actually like this.
Yeah, and he can't tell her where he's at all the time because if he's filming for like 14 hours a day, he's not gonna be on his phone for like most of that.
No, exactly. And I mean, they're not married, so this story just, it's not like he has to worry about her taking all his money or whatever, you know? It's just,
Yeah,
it's a weird story, especially seeing like their social media posts and like, you know, every media thing, they have happy stuff going on. They don't really have a lot of drama going on.
After we kind of admitted feelings for each other, he said, you know, there's nothing like, you know, the feeling of love when it's reciprocated. And I said, what? And he said, I'm indirectly asking you out.
Okay, would you ever agree to dating someone if you never met them in person?
No, I'm not a psychopath. That's insane. I mean, they didn't even like do a FaceTime to know if it's a real person.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, I feel like I have severe trust issues with people, so there ain't no way, but you gotta have common sense.
I mean, I could see if they like FaceTime all the time and they like talked and called and all that stuff, but like,
Yeah.
they haven't done any of that. So like, you don't actually know. Because like,
Also, I mean, just like
obviously
strictly text.
FaceTime all the time, you know it's them. But this is just text. It's nothing else. It's simply just text.
I feel like you really can't, like, I mean, obviously the situation's different, but in real life, you cannot gauge what someone's actually like through a text message.
No, of course you can't. I mean, you have to, like I said, you have to at least be FaceTiming them a lot. Like, because some people do that because they're in a long distance relationship, but
Yeah, I mean, we did that a lot at
this is
first.
obviously a scam. Yeah, this is a scam.
I was like, what do you mean asking me out? And he said, I want you to be my girlfriend. And he was just like, but you got to keep it quiet. He said, because, you know, I'm still with Liv. And he was like, but I'm not technically with her. He said they had broken up.
Did he ever post anything that they were broken up at that time, or?
There were things I noticed. Basically, at the time that he said that they had broken up, he said they've been broken up for about 6 months. When I went back into his past history, like on his Instagram and things, the romantic sort of, you know, flirty messages that they would send to each other, like, you know, post about each other, had stopped.
It's gonna say that because the scammer's done their research. So they're gonna notice, oh, he doesn't say much about her, so someone might still believe this, that we're splitting up, but they just want to come out with it.
Mm-hmm.
But if they were together, he would just delete the post, though.
You would think, yeah.
Yeah, he could just delete the post and be quiet about it and not say anything. Tig says he's stuck with her somehow. I don't know how he could be. They're not married. There's no obligation to stay with her.
They weren't doing Valentine's Day posts. They weren't doing birthday posts. He wasn't posting about her. She wasn't posting about.
That's what makes a relationship, right? Valentine's Day and birthday posts. That's 100%. How you know somebody's in love. Social media.
Yeah, and it's probably not even him running that Instagram account. It's probably like his manager.
Oh, for sure.
The only thing that I have seen in the last 2 years of those two posting about each other recently was a thing where she was posting about their 5-year anniversary.
A year of not talking to somebody on the phone is very long time, Michaela.
That is one thing that was a huge red flag to me, but at the same time, I kind of understood because he said where she was so controlling of him and he couldn't get away from her, like she's glued at his hip.
I hate to call people stupid, but this girl is stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't make. How can he text you but he can't call you?
Yeah, what's homeboy?
It's like if she's always hovering over, she's gonna see him texting her.
That's what I'm saying. There's like if she was as controlling as he says, she's definitely going through his phone.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like there's no way he's free will texting anybody in the situation.
Yeah, and there's definitely moments where he's not with her. If it was the real him, like he wouldn't obviously say this was true. There's moments where he wouldn't be with her, like he's driving to set and he could call.
Oh yeah,
But
easily.
obviously it's all fake, so
How do you believe this stuff? I don't understand how you can be so gullible.
He wasn't able to call. He wasn't able to, you know, video chat and stuff like that.
After communicating with him for months, Michaela had to make a choice. It was either her husband or Dacre.
Wait,
what?
wait,
I thought they were split up.
wait, they were together still?
I have no idea. I'm lost.
The story just got deeper.
What she said that she'd been a single mother most of her life, though.
Yeah, how would she be a single
How
mom?
does her husband play into this?
Maybe he was just so, because I guess she talked about him being like abusive and controlling. Maybe he was so controlling that she acted as a single mother, but they're still together.
Yeah, but then she wouldn't be a single mother.
Yeah, this is.
I don't
Bro, this is so weird.
The only way they could truly be together.
Oh my gosh, she was with her husband. The scammer, the scammer made her leave her freaking husband.
She actually left her husband. He could have actually not been a good guy, but she could also be painting a picture that he wasn't a good guy so that she looks better. So it's like, oh, you should have left him anyway.
Yeah, if you're not there, it's hard to know that kind of situation.
I mean, obviously we don't know, but it's crazy that she left her husband for this guy.
It's crazy that the scammer told her to, like, what? I mean, what's the scammer getting out of this? More money, I guess?
Probably. Just to make it seem more serious. Just to make it seem more serious so that, like, he can get more money. It's kind of like, it's not necessary, but it's like, oh, I want to be with you, so you should leave your husband. So, I mean, it seems more sincere. I think that's what they're going for.
Together.
Because he gave me the ultimatum after we had been together for a little while. He gave me an ultimatum. He said, listen, he said, it's either your husband, he said, or it's me. And I said, look, there's no competition. I said, you treat me better. So I told my ex-husband, I said, listen, I said, it's not working out. I said, you're not letting me be me. You're not letting me be free. I said,
you're not letting me date my online boyfriend.
The reason he did that is to see how serious she is, to see how much money he could potentially get from her. That's why he did it. It's to scale how, because like if obviously he's putting in all this work, and if he goes, it's either me or her husband, she goes, oh, well, I'm just gonna choose my husband. Then it's like, okay, then I need to move on to the next victim. But he's trying to scale out how like serious she is about Dacker, really.
You imagine if I did that to you?
It'd be dumb.
Hey, I met an online celebrity on Reddit that won't call me or FaceTime me. You need to get out of my house.
Also, I'm sending him $10,000.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if she sent the money before or after she left the husband.
Probably after.
Probably.
He would definitely know it's $10,000 missing.
my ex-husband is out of the house. I said, I'm separated from him. I said, there's no one here except for me and, my daughter, Rain. I said, it's just us. I said, now it's your turn. I was like, if you're going to be with me, I said, you have to make efforts. I said, even if those efforts are just getting...
Could you imagine if a scammer just replied, nah?
Here's the thing. She could have texted him that and not really left her husband to scale it out. Be like, oh yeah, I left him. He's not in the house anymore. He's gone. It's just me and my daughter. So now you do the same. And then obviously it wouldn't have happened. She could have still been with her husband, but her husband's not going to be back with her again after seeing all this stuff.
It'd be so funny if the scammer literally replied, like, she's like, oh, hey, now your turn. I did all this. And he's just like, nah, bye.
your own step away from her.
Daker had agreed to leave his girlfriend to be with Michaela, but we wanted to know what exactly was making her think that this whole thing was real.
When Stranger Things season 4 came out, the day before it came out, he texted me and he said, hey, you need to watch episode 4. And he said, if you don't watch anything else, watch episode 4. And when it came out the next day, and he showed up in that episode. And I was like, well, who else would know that? And he would send me poems, which I am a poem reader. I've actually got his book here.
Would that convince you?
No, that's probably leaked somewhere. Or he probably just said, oh, watch season 4, and then like something might have happened.
Oh, I would still watch episode 4, and he's there. But it probably was definitely... 4. Like, can't you see who's in the episodes, though? Like, on IMDb or whatever?
Probably. You probably could.
Okay, I feel like there's a way that you can see, like, what actors are going to be in which episodes.
I don't know, but I mean, yeah, like, there definitely could have been a leak or something also.
Oh, 100%.
There's a lot of things that could cause them to know that.
See, this is a really well-researched scammer. He put in the work to get that money.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna make sure they have their ducks in a row to get that money.
Oh, my god.
To make it seem as legitimate as they can.
And the poems that he was sending me are things that would go along with things like what his style of writing. And so that's another thing that kind of confused me.
Why does this famous guy need money from you, Michaela?
See, I wondered that too. And then he explained it. He said, if I try to use my bank account, she's over it. He said, it's, joint. He said, so she...
You have a joint bank account with his celebrity girlfriend?
Yeah, and it's like he wouldn't put all his money in that joint bank account.
No, he would be the stupid one if that's how we handle his finances. Everyone around him would be like, stop.
Yeah, and he wouldn't send everything. He might send, like, if they have a house together, like, just enough to cover every month. That's about it. Yeah,
like rent and utilities and stuff like that for sure. But, like, he's not putting every bit of his paycheck in a joint account. He's still going to have a personal finance, which is going to have a lot of money.
And I'm sure he's like every other actor that probably has a a finance advisor, and they probably figure out ways to make him more money.
Oh, 100% investments and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's no way he's just sitting on that in a joint with a girlfriend.
And if he has that much money, he probably owns a house. So why would he have, you know what I mean? Why would he have rent and utilities and all that? All he had to have is pay his taxes and utilities.
Yeah, exactly.
So then it still would be like nothing, depending on where you live for utilities and taxes compared to like renting. It depends on what he has too.
With how much money he makes too, I'm sure he just pays it.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
Keeps all the stuff. And he said, so I would have to ask her all the time. And I understood that point too, because my ex was very controlling over our money. Well, then it kind of went on for a few.
Okay, this might be a controversial take, but after her giving $10,000 away to somebody online that she never met, maybe there was reason for her husband to have some control over those bank accounts.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. She just saw it as, he has someone controlling too, so I get it.
Brother, I don't think she's the smartest with money looking at this, though. And you have a kid that you need to support.
And he came back, he said, would I be able to ask you to help me here and there if I decided to, separate from her? And I said, well, I can't help much. I said, but I can help a little bit here and there. Before I knew it, it was turning into $100 and $200 gift cards.
The gift cards too?
It's gift cards. It's gift cards, not even money. It's gift cards.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if this was the real buddy guy, the real Dakra, whatever, I'm sure he has Venmo or something like that she could just, oh yeah, I'll send you that, and it's a real person with the real number. Gift cards?
Which I wonder what kind of gift card. I wonder if it's like the usual scam where it's like, oh, go get a Google Play card for me. Or
No,
if it's
that's what I'm
like
saying.
actual, or if it's like the ones where you put money on it and it's like a normal, basically a normal card. But
Like
it's
the
just,
Visa gift cards versus...
yeah, like the Visa gift cards.
If she's buying him Google Play gift cards, I swear. Dude, I
People
will-
fall for it still.
How
somehow.
the heck? Yeah, I need to get some apps on my phone. What do you even use Google Play Store gift cards for? I've never used Google Play Store or whatever.
It's just like an Apple store.
So it's just like
I think you
games.
probably, it's for like apps and stuff. I don't know if you can pay for subscriptions or not. You probably can. I'm
Oh
not
my-
sure. I've never used I've never gotten one because I don't know why you would.
I'm waiting to see what kind of gift card this is. This is going to be a make or break of how stupid she is.
But the thing is, when I tallied it all up, it was $10,000-ish.
Dacre promised Michaela he would pay all of the money she sent to him. He wanted to disconnect from his girlfriend, Liv, and claimed he needed to open up another bank account without her knowing until the relationship completely ended. Michaela was essentially funding Dacre's lifestyle for a year. He would even send her money in the form
Oh my god, it is a Google Play card.
How would a Google Play card be supporting his lifestyle?
The actual overseas scam where it's like, oh yeah, I need the Google Play card. I need the Google Play, not like money, not Venmo, not the Visa. Not sending to a bank account.
Zelle. Yeah,
Literally
if it was a
Google
bank
Play.
account, she could Zelle to the new bank account from hers, if that was a real thing.
Yeah.
I swear if this is just being used to rage bait us right now. But I have a
don't
feeling
know.
she actually did it with the way this is going.
I mean, she bleeds as Dacre, so I wouldn't be surprised if she did do the Google Play card.
They even have any other request for the code may be a scam. Visit play.google.com/gift card scam or call.
Yeah, it really tells you that it could be a scam.
Can you imagine if she was buying the card, reading the back of that every time?
I doubt she reads it.
That's fair. She just sends it over.
She's just instantly like, oh, I'll send him money. I'll take care of him.
of gift cards and checks.
Basically, he would get the gift cards like how I used to do. Like,
Okay, so I think it was real because they showed the check too. So that probably is a picture of a Google Play card she sent him.
What was that check? Go back. I need to order
Wait,
it.
is this real? $5,500?
Yeah, but what is this from though? I don't
Paid to
understand. I
the
don't know.
order.
Like,
I'm
so it's paid
so
to Michaela,
Okay, that's why I was confused.
I believe. Yeah, paid.
Paid
Yeah, so
to-
it's paid to Michaela. I don't know where it's from.
Okay, so they're just taking a picture of one of her checks then and putting it
guess-
here.
that's what
I
I'm
guess.
assuming.
Okay, that
Yeah,
makes
that's
more
what I'm
sense then.
assuming.
I was gonna say that's a lot of money.
Checks.
Yeah.
basically, he would get the gift cards like how I used to do. Like, I would get gifted gift cards and stuff all the time, and I would sell them for less than what they were worth, and I would, pocket the money. Well, that's kind of what he was doing. He said,
That's a real thing. Like, it's like 50 cents on the dollar. So we got
Yeah.
$50 from that one gift card.
Okay, Why would this, who is he going to sell this to? His celebrity friends? How?
I have no idea.
My brain, like, I get like people do it, but thinking of him, the celebrity from Stranger Things, doing it is absurd.
Going to start doing that so he could have a little bit of money for himself, like some pocket change. And he would, give them, and he would get money from them, and then he would pocket them. Like if it was like a $200 gift card, he'd sell it for like $100, and then he would have $100 in his pocket. And when I done that, he wouldn't ask for money for another little while. So I was like, okay, if this is working, it's working for him, we'll just keep on doing that.
Michaela would deposit everything into her bank account and send it to Dacre.
Trying to see if this is real or not.
It's a Bitcoin. She purchased Bitcoin. What's the exchange rate? 14. Oh, so the exchange rate's like how much one Bitcoin's worth at that time. So it was $250. That's what it was. And she sent it through Bitcoin, which is like, Bitcoin's a big scam now. Like, not Bitcoin itself, but like, oh, just send me in Bitcoin. Like, it's a scam. It's going to be a scam. So she sent him $250, put it in his crypto wallet, and then just put it right into his account.
And now you understand why I had to contact you guys, because I'm like,
now's when you contact? Now, after you sent $10,000 and haven't talked to this guy and sent the Google Play, the Bitcoin, brother, how is this when you start questioning what's going on?
It's not the typical scam.
Okay.
It's unique.
I mean, there's a lot of red flags here. It doesn't look the best. I'm going to be honest.
And that 1% is still that hopeless romantic that's just holding on to, maybe this is the gentle guy I've been looking for, and maybe he is real. Maybe he will, return and be like a knight in shining armor,
We'll look into things for you, Michaela, and we'll get back to you, okay?
We'll go over everything that we found to Michaela.
So why would he send you a fake check, though, with a fake signature?
I have no idea.
Our team looked at every piece of information you sent over. We have answers today, and we have a conclusion.
Well, in a perfect world, it would be true, and maybe it would convince, the powers be to get help.
I want to first start off with some facts on Dacre. So he makes around $150,000 per episode of Stranger Things. And they do about 8 episodes every season. When you do the math on that, I mean, he's not hurting for money.
But what his excuse was, we have a joint account, and every time I try to make a purchase, she tries to take it back. And
that's a lot of money an episode.
That's not like, it is a lot per episode, but now it's like they were making $750,000 per episode in the 5th season.
Yeah, but like he wasn't even like a main.
Which I ran into that problem with my ex, so I kind of understood that. That's why I'm not going to immediately dismiss it, but at the same time, it was.
Can you imagine what our kid's going to think one day when the kid sees this video?
Oh, she's an idiot.
No, literally, I couldn't imagine if my mom was on one of these one day, or how the heck I would react or look at her after this.
How do you not know it was a scam?
Yeah, I would be trolling her. I would be rage baiting her all the time.
Speaking of the relationship, we want to go over his relationship with Liv. We found that they've been together since 2017.
He told me that they broke up somewhere around 2020, like mid 2020, somewhere in there. And he also told me she was supposed to be moving to his apartment January of the following year, 2021, and he did not. So that was the first red flag.
The first red flag was that?
Not the Google Play cards.
Not everything else that happened.
Not the $10,000 that.
Her not moving out, first red flag. Nice. Yeah. Sure.
Major red flag.
Okay.
Especially I seen that they had posted, well, I can't remember who had posted. I think it was one of their friends had posted a photo of in their new house in LA. And when I confronted him about it, he was like, oh, well, pretend and we have to make 9 million people or whatever think that we're together, or else someone's going to know something's wrong. And then that's going to look bad on me. So
when you compare the timelines in which he was saying those things to you, the internet says a completely different story. We found articles all over the internet, them on the news, them in interviews, that shows that they have a healthy relationship.
We weren't able to find any evidence that Dacre's relationship with his girlfriend Liv was toxic in any way. It was true that Dacre and Liv do take long breaks of posting each other on social media. But this was just another way the scammer was able to manipulate Michaela into believing their relationship was rocky.
The social media thing is such a bad case for this girl to go off of.
Yeah, because I get that they are famous and social media is a big thing, but why would they post each other like every day? It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah, because their social media is about promoting themselves.
So we do want to dive into some of the searches that we ran. Can you tell me more about what the backstory on the check is?
Okay, so he had been paid apparently and he had his accountant send some money and a check, and he said, "Can you get it cashed for me?" And I said, "Well, I cash it, it's not my check." And he said, "Well, if it gets put into his account," and he was like, "and then I take it out, could you cash it before she would have time to stop it?" And I was like,
I'm confused.
So that check is supposed to be for her to cash, but obviously she didn't cash it because if she didn't have the money, it'd be a fraudulent check and she would be going to prison.
I guess. I was like, I don't know what to do with it, So I did it. I bank account and I deposited the check. I said that I got paid for something. And so I gave it to them, and then they ran it. And then of course I said, keep it. I said, I want my account frozen until that check clears. And it didn't clear, of course.
When we ran the signature at the bottom right-hand corner of the check, we got some hits on that signature. When these scammers create a fake check, they'll use this specific signature a lot.
Yeah, I figured that.
So why would he send you a fake check though?
Nonchalant. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, so why'd you even try? Why are you still talking to him? This doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, I thought it was fake, so I just went ahead and did it anyway.
With a fake signature.
I have no idea. That was one of the first things to throw up a red flag for me.
So we also...
Wasn't there a different first thing? Like, what? Oh, no,
She said something about everything that like has happened that points to a scam. She's like, yeah, that's kind of weird. That kind of threw a red flag at me, but so then why didn't you stop? But she thinks there's that 1% chance that it actually is Dacker.
That 1% is not worth $10,000, especially when you have a kid and you're a single parent supporting them. Oh my gosh.
Looked into some of the chat conversations you sent us. One of the main things that stood out to us from those chats is the picture of the lasagna he sent you. Michaela, he didn't make this lasagna. We actually found it in Martha Stewart's cookbook. This image is all over the internet, and this recipe is actually pretty popular.
That's the real heartbreak. He can't make a good lasagna.
Yeah, the lasagna is the most important. They had to look into the lasagna. For some reason, I don't know why it mattered.
It is so funny that they make such a big segment over this lasagna.
Yeah, it's just a lasagna. It's like, what if there was no image that came up? Oh, it has to be real. If it's lasagna, it's a picture of lasagna.
That's insane.
So that's where it came from. I was like, that does not look like... It kind of looks like it, but at the same time, I'm like, fishy.
Well, what is she speculating right now? That the lasagna looks too good to be lasagna? Or... Oh, I swear so. I saw that in Martha Stewart's cookbook one time. Bruh, you memorize lasagna pictures like that?
Yeah, so basically, he went on to Martha Stewart's internet cookbook, screenshotted this photo, and when you asked him a question, he said he was too busy because he was working on this or making this lasagna. And all he did was just steal that from there and then send it to you.
I knew that whoever it was, either they were pretty good at cooking or they got it from somewhere, and I did nowhere. So I already kind of figured that one too.
Okay, I have a feeling she did not speculate any of this in the moment. She's just like, that's a good looking lasagna that you're making, Dacker.
Where are they gonna get the lasagna from if it's already in a porcelain pan?
Yeah,
like if you get a lasagna from there, it's gonna be in those cheap tin pans.
She is not the brightest.
Just for you to take home. Yeah, it seems like it. And she's acting so nonchalant right now. Like, spent $10,000 and you know this is a scam, and she's like, it seems like she doesn't care.
$10,000 and left your husband at the same time.
Due to the fact that this guy sent you so many things that are from so many different places all over the internet, we come to the conclusion that you're speaking to what's called a romance scammer. He's done research on you. He's looked at your back.
They have to do the slow zoom in like that.
Yeah, she's just like has the 1,000-yard stare.
That was so fun. That edit did her so dirty there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Catfish.
Stage profile, your Facebook, and he's basically morphing himself into this person that you want him to be, and also attaching Dacre Montgomery's photos to that profile.
I hadn't told him anything about my toxic ex-husband, and he just kind of vented me about that, about him and his girlfriend's issues or whatever. So I kind of sympathize with that.
So she's trying to justify still by saying that.
I think she's trying to justify, like, to make, like, oh, this is how I fell for it. So, like, I guess people aren't as harsh on her.
It seems like part of her is also like, oh, but I didn't say anything about this. Like, how would he know to talk about this if you're saying he researched me?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's trying to make it, like make it seem like she's not, like, make it seem like she didn't fall, didn't fall for it. Like, fall for this game was hard. She's like, oh, like, or maybe she's still, like, hoping it could somewhat be true.
And when he told me that, I was like, well, that's kind of like how me and are, like, around people. Like, I didn't tell him that, but I said, I was just thinking around people, we act like we're the perfect family. Like, we've got, the kid, we've got the apartment together, we've got car together, we've got all this, picket fence kind of, looking family. You close the door, it's nothing, it's everything but. It's literally like, it's toxic, it's narcissism, it's just everything bad. So I was like, I kind of understand that from that angle. But again, he didn't even know that at first. That's why I was like, I'll kind of keep this as my ace in my pocket. But I kind of understood that angle because I was coming from a spot like that. It's something that I can't really describe. It's like someone would just have to feel it to understand it.
This scammer
I'm confused what she means by it being her ace in her pocket.
Like her saving grace, kind of. I guess is what she meant. It was like, oh, I'm in a bad relationship right now. Things aren't good between us.
Yeah.
But I got this famous guy that's reaching out to me, and he can make it all better, basically.
And
we can sympathize over the same things.
Kayla's vulnerabilities, tapping into her desire for creative, attractive, and attentive companion. The deception reached a deeper level when he shared his own struggle with his toxic relationship. Not to mention, he was her favorite actor on her favorite TV show.
So I've watched a lot of y'all's Scamfish episodes, and all the comments, there's so many comments saying, how could these people fall in love with these total strangers and send them money and blah, blah, blah. In my case, I'm just like, I just hope that it goes to help somebody.
She's trying to justify. It's not helping anybody. It's a scammer.
It's a scammer.
He's got hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in.
Yeah.
It's not helping anybody.
No, it's not going to a good cause. If someone's scamming you out of your money that could go to your child.
And it's probably like those offices in India where it's a whole building of just scammers trying to get money. It's a whole agency, and they're pulling in hundreds of thousands of dollars a month off of these scams.
How could you even think it's going to?
You're not helping anybody.
You have a kid.
She's just trying to justify. So like the comments are like, "How could you fall for this?" So she's trying to be like, "Oh, maybe they'll see like I don't mind because I'm hoping it goes to a good place." It's not. It's going to somewhere where either it's one scammer that's pulling a lot of money, or it's going to a whole scammer agency where they're pulling in a bunch of. So wherever it's going to a scammer that's pulling in a lot of money.
It's definitely not going to the right people.
But as far as how can you fall in love with these people, I'm just like, love makes you do crazy, stupid, irrational things. I promise. And trauma does one heck of a thing to a person. So instead of judging that person on why they done that to a total stranger that they had never met, maybe, just kind of look and see if that person's ever been traumatized by something. Because if you're someone like me, you're afraid of abandonment, and you're a real big people pleaser, and you're very codependent. So
she's really trying to get out of the comments.
That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to get people to sympathize with her instead of,
like, yes, that, going through trauma is brutal and it sucks, but this type of scam, how do you fall for it?
She's trying to make it to where, like, oh, it's not her fault that this happened to her. She's trying to make it seem like, oh, like I need to sympathize with her, and obviously it's not gonna work because everybody's gonna be like, it's obviously a scam. But she's trying to make it like kind of soften the blows to her, to where it'd be like, oh, like I can't believe you went through that. Like, get people to sympathize and not try to be so mean in the comments. But everybody obviously knows it's gonna be a scam.
So it's like, maybe these people have these problems, and these scammers, they just kind of come in and they leech off that. It's a dopamine fix every time you wake up, every time you go to bed. several hours a day.
Okay, at this point, you know how they have those like AI girlfriend boyfriend things? You could just do that if you really need that kind of companionship so bad.
Like you could just go on Tinder and meet a regular guy.
Yeah, you could. I guess she wasn't ready to leave her husband for Tinder though.
Honestly, I think you guys are great. You've been fantastic to talk to. It seems like you guys actually do your research, which is great, because I sure couldn't do it. Like the lasagna photo, I could not have found that. I wouldn't have even thought to look into Martha Stewart cookbook.
Well, they're not reading through every freaking cookbook to look for that one picture of lasagna. I feel like this should be like common sense, especially because she's not like old or nothing. Like she grew up with the internet for sure. So how?
I would just hope that she didn't pay for this, like pay for this thing for them to do this, because all they did was reverse image search and then tell her, yeah, it's a scam.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they didn't really do anything. Like you could ask anyone, like any of your friends, any of your family, and they'd be like, yeah, this is absolutely a scam.
Yeah, and that whole Stranger Things title thing.
Especially since she sent Google Play Card.
I think that the team's been great. You guys have been great to just talk to and work with, and very professional, very thorough. And I can't say much more that hasn't already been said. I mean, you guys have done everything, and I'm very appreciative of it, because now it's like there's no longer any sort of wiggle room anywhere.
Well, Michaela, we appreciate you so much. We really enjoyed, talking to you and helping you through this whole thing. We hope that you just stay safe online. Remember, anytime anybody asks you for money, it's 10 times out of 10, it's a scam. So just try to stay safe, okay?
Will do.
Michaela has blocked Dakar's fake profile and decided to take a break from the internet. She wants to spend more quality time with her daughter, thank goodness. Our next step is getting her to report the scam by filing a police report. Okay, what are the police gonna do in this situation? So they don't get her the money back then? They just tell her whether it's a scam or not.
They tell her, but they work with the police I guess they work with the police to get like, because there is like task force for this stuff, obviously, because it happens, but they could try to track down the scammer that got the money, and then they could alert the government of the people, whoever, like if it's in a foreign country, they can alert people that are in a foreign country, they can alert the government, and then the government will come take and shut it down. Or if it's in America, obviously they can go get that guy, and then she's not gonna see us sending that money back like ever, but because even if they go to jail, they're not gonna pay it back. There's gonna be a jail, and then that's it. She's not gonna get her money back, so.
Yeah, they spelled her name different again. I don't know why that little thing's bothering me. They keep taking the Y out and putting it back in every different shot. Every single time it's spelled, it's different. I mean, I wonder how much actually gets done though if you report it to a different country.
I believe they usually, I think it depends on the country, but they usually shut it down though.
Thank you guys for watching the video. Try not to get catfished, and if you do, come to us, we got you. We can do that reverse Google search for you. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. We're going to do more reaction content, so if you have anything you want us to watch, drop it in the comments. See you guys next time.